Hi everyone, and this is my week 10 update. And while the weight loss hasn't been as great as the last few weeks, it's only about 700-800 grams this time. I am really happy with my personal progress, particularly when it comes to my health. I have been walking 12, 13, 14,000 steps a day with very little discomfort from me personally. My time for doing this, I'm doing like a 3-mile circuit now. And my time for that, when I first did it, was like an hour and 10, an hour and 15. And now it's just above an hour. And I was having a look, and over the last 5 or 6 weeks, I've been gone from barely being able to walk a mile to being able to walk 3, 4, and I've even done one 5-mile walk. And I just can't explain how happy I am, the fact that my health is slowly coming back. Not many people know this, but I used to be like a middle and long distance runner when I was a lot younger, and I yearn for being able to do some like jogging again. But I just know if I started doing that now, I'd damage my knees, and then I'd be, woe is me, sat on the sofa convalescing, and then I'd eat. So I don't want to go there. I don't want to make the same mistakes that I have done in the past. I don't want to go back into bad habits. So I know I need to take the exercise up gradually, and if I can do it in a more sustainable way, it's going to put me in a better state for the future. So that's a lot of the wording that I'm saying now. It's all planning for the future, which is great. And I've said this before, I'll say this again. This stage of the path to remission, although it's a total diet replacement, it's not really supposed to be a diet. This is a reset for your body, and basically you're making short, sharp shock changes to lose, 5-10% of your body weight to kickstart your body's recovery from diabetes. And that's reflected in my blood sugar dropping, my weight dropping, my blood pressure dropping, and my health and fitness increasing. So I'm really happy with that. So I'm now at the stage, as I said, in week 10, I have 2 more weeks on this total diet replacement, and then I go through stage 2, and you have a choice of 3 pathways. And I'm going to look away for a second while I read this. I have basically been advised to go on to pathway 1. Now pathway 1 is a 6 weeks project, or 6 week program should I say. So week 13 I go from 4 products to 3 and 1 healthy balanced meal. Week 14 is 2 products and 2 meals. Week 15 is 1 product and 3 healthy meals, and 16 to 18 is 3 balanced meals and possibly a snack. But I'm aiming between 1500 and 1800 calories a day. Now for anyone else who's considering doing the other pathways, are curious as to what they are, let me just bring those up on my screen. So pathway 2 is week 13, 3 total diet replacement products and 1 healthy balanced meal, which is the same to pathway 1. Week 14 and 15 you go straight from 3 products to 1 product and 2 healthy balanced meals. Week 16 is 1 total diet replacement product and 3 healthy balanced meals. And week 17 and 18 are 3 balanced meals. Now they're saying for a balanced meal you're talking about 400 calories. So take that what you will. And finally, pathway 3, week 13 you go from 4 to 2 total diet replacement products, so shakes, soups, and 2 healthy balanced meals. Week 14 is 1 product and 2 balanced meals. Week 15 and 16 is 1 product and 2 healthy balanced meals and a snack. Week 17 is 1 total diet replacement product and 3 healthy balanced meals. And week 18 is 0 product and 3 balanced meals plus a snack. So the reason why they do this is if you are taking the total diet replacement, you are on 800 calories a day. By going up in a weekly basis, so as I said, I'm on pathway 1, so week 13 is 3 products, so 600 calories, plus 400 calories from food. So that's 1,000 calories in week 13. Week 14 is 2 products, so that's 800 calories. That's 400 calories, sorry, 200, 400. And 2 healthy balanced meals, 400 calories a meal. That's 800, so 1,200 calories in total. Week 15 is 1 product, so there's your 200. And 3 healthy balanced meals, 1,200 calories in total. 1,200 calories from food, 1,400 calories in total. And week 16 to 18 is 3 balanced meals plus a snack, so between 1,500 and 1,800 calories a day. And I'll be honest with you, I'm finding that a bit daunting. I'm a bit apprehensive from going from 800 calories a day, even stepping up to 1,000, 1,200, 1,400 and 1,800. I know the meals they suggest are just guides. I'm not apprehensive about the changing in calories, although I don't want to go back into old habits. I'm apprehensive of the fact this is starting to sound like a diet, and I've got to snap out that mindset. I don't want to consider this a diet. I want this to be a healthy lifestyle change. So I'm not very good at calorie counting. I have done in the past, and I did it for a few weeks and then the motivation dropped. I think I'm just going to have to make healthier lifestyle choices that fit around this pathway 1. So 1 healthy balanced meal could be like chicken salad, or it could be an omelette or something like that. I'm going to have to look and see roughly what 400 calories is and try and make a meal out of that. If I start thinking about I have 400 calories to play with, then I'm going to get bored and I'm going to disengage really quickly, and this will all be for now. So I don't want to do that. I want to work out how am I going to do this correctly. It might be a case of batch cooking a load of stuff, sticking it in the freezer, in the fridge, don't know, whichever. I know I've done sort of things like pancakes, like batch cooked pancakes before, as in like thicker ones with like whey powder and oats and stuff like that rather than flour. It's starting to sound like a diet, isn't it? I don't want it to be a diet. I don't know how I'm going to do this. It's something I need to speak to my coach. The other thing is, I know the food that I really like is calorie dense, and if I say, I really fancy some cheese, and it's like I work out how much cheese I've got, I might have a big plate of salad and then a tiny bit of cheese, and it's like, I don't want to eat that, I'm still hungry. So I think I'm going to have to work out how I'm going to do this. And also, let's be honest, there's the anxiety about eating food again, and I know I had my slip up a few weeks ago, and I know how that felt, and I know there's anxiety around basically going, right, I've eaten a bit, let's eat a bit more, blah 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 blah, and I just have to be really disciplined. And yeah, I'm anxious. I'm also going on holiday in a few weeks' time, so that is going to be interesting as well. I think the reality is I'm just going to have to be very measured. I'm on holiday, so I'm going to enjoy myself. I would rather eat calories than drink calories, so it's going to be Diet Cokes or rather than beers and stuff like that. I can handle that. I'm not a big drinker anyway, so I can mitigate that. And you never know, I might be able to offset some of the calories by doing some more steps or exercising or moving around, swimming. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm not going to take any scales with me. I will take my blood glucose monitor, so I will be able to keep a check on my blood sugar. So I don't know how it's going to be. I've still got 2-3 more weeks for me to figure that out, and I imagine it's probably going to be a changing situation. Perhaps when I come back I'll go, oh my goodness, I put on a few kilos. I know people put on weight when they're on holiday, so I'm not going to punish myself too hard. I just need to make sure that I make the healthier choices while I'm away. And yeah, so the plan is week 10 is done. I'm firmly on pathway 1, so I've had an email about ordering my shakes, so I'm going to get those ordered, and that will see me so it goes from having bags to like individual packets of the shakes, so that'll be convenient for when I'm flying as well, and when I'm traveling with on holiday. So yeah, I'm really happy. I'm apprehensive, a little bit nervous, and I imagine there's other people that have been in this position, and it's doing the right thing next. I've seen other people post videos of what happens post week 12, and it's really easy to go off the rails. So I'm going to try and be measured, and I'm going to try and plan it as best I can. I've got to snap out of this diet mindset going forward, because it's clearly not a diet, and I've got to look at the bigger picture, which is getting my diabetes into remission. So on that, I have got a telephone appointment with my diabetes nurse to talk about getting my HbA1c checked. So I should have that in about 3 or 4 days time. So once I've had that, I'll be able to go in and get my bloods taken, and I should know how well I've done over these past 12 weeks when it's finished. So I'm going to wrap this video up now. I appreciate everyone who's given me their support and love and messages of encouragement. It really means a lot, and if you are going through this yourself or considering it, it's achievable. Don't get me wrong, just think of what the bigger picture is. Obviously your intention is to get diabetes into remission, which is obviously it's great, but you've also got to work out this program. It's a year-long program. The first 12 week is the short sharp shock, then it's like a 6-week reintroduction of food, and then for the remainder of the year it's all about healthy, balanced eating choices. It's about coaching. It's about basically resetting your lifestyle, and that's how I need to look at it. As I said, thank you very much for watching. If you find these videos interesting, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.